This is the Triban Gravel 520 by Decathlon, and it's an absolute beauty of a machine. For the group set, you've got a mixture of a Praxis 48-32 tooth crankset, Shimano 105 R700, which is super reliable, Hutchinson Touregs 40cc, fits up to 42mm wide tyres. You can see there's lots of room in there. It comes with a standard Decathlon seat, which has been pretty alright for me so far, no complaints, though I may be upgrading that to a Brooks leather saddle, so make sure you subscribe for that. I'm also going to change these tyres because at the moment they're great, but it's very hot here, very summery, and I think I'd like to change these for the Gravel King Panaracers 38C semi slicks, because apparently they roll super quick and I want a bit of speed at the moment. The frame is a 6061 aluminium frame, and it's absolutely fine, no problems at all. You've obviously got a carbon fork down there. Shimano 105, the ergonomics are always perfect, absolutely fine, no problems there. One thing I love about this bike is the geometry of it. You can see this is a size large because I'm 1 meter 82 centimeters, and you can see if I hold it like that, there isn't a big drop really, so it's super relaxed. You can see from the seat to the handlebars there isn't a big drop, and I've got my stem angled up because that's how it comes, and it feels much more comfortable for me like that. So the reach is actually quite short with this geometry, which I love, and the stack is quite high, which makes it almost like a bit of a touring bike, but it's honestly a beautiful bike. Externally routed cables, which I actually quite like, because if there's any problems you can kind of fix it all yourself, I think. I've put on my race face chesters, which are super, and I use those with my Adidas 510s, which are perfect. It's got Decathlon's own wheels, which, I mean, they're tubeless ready wheels. I have no desire to go tubeless, but if you're into that, you could. Probably weighs about 10.5 kilograms, 11 kilograms, which is great for an aluminium frame bike. It's got a really nice red aubergine type colour when it's not covered in dust, as you see here. A mixture of hydraulic and mechanical brakes. And this means you don't always feel a gradual braking power. You kind of feel it a bit more, it's braking, it's not braking. But I mean, they're more than okay, and they could always be upgraded in the future. So I'm currently riding on a mixture of grass and gravel, and this bike just handles it beautifully as long as you get your PSI right on the tyres. You can probably hear now I'm on the gravel, and it's an absolute beautiful ride, super comfortable. Geometry is nice and relaxed, which is perfect. It's fantastic. I don't think anything really needs to be said about Shimano 105. It works flawlessly, and having a 2x up front just means you've got enough range to keep up with anyone. Like I said, I'm going to put those Gravel King semi-slick gravel tyres, like hybrids, that are super fast on road, and I think this would give road bikes a run for their money. Really is a very versatile machine that you will not regret buying. The value for 1,200 euros is phenomenal. The bike also comes with a 44cm handlebar with a little bit of a flare, 16 degrees, which is perfect to get comfortable when riding over rough terrain. Feels really nice and stable. Shimano 105 never misses a beat at all. If I'm changing gear now, I don't know if you can hear it. It's so quick and so sharp. It's like tried and tested, it's proven. It's perfect because it's not so light like Ultegra, so that sometimes it can miss beats, even though Ultegra is pretty perfect, but it's just super lightweight. And it's nothing below 105 like Tiagra or Sora, where sometimes there are issues with the pulling mechanisms. Shimano 105 is pretty much perfect. On gravel bikes these days, it's usually GRX, but to be honest, That's mainly because there's a clutch that stops the chain bouncing around, but I've not had problems with this at all, and I've done some pretty rocky, rough stuff. It's the perfect bike really for all types of terrain. If you're going on grass, gravel, trails, road, it'll do it all. It's perfect for many types of terrain really. Maybe just change the tyres.